We too blessed to be stressed. I hope y'all get into it. Worshiping Yahushua in the spirit and the truth. Seek ye first the kingdom of Yahushua and his righteousness, and all these things are going to be added unto you. So, like, yeah, I just want to talk about, like, if people don't do a kind and genuine hearted person wrong, don't do a chosen one wrong, fam. I'm trying to tell you, because karma is going to hit you like never before. You are going to have to feel the wrath of Yahushua, and you don't want to feel the wrath of Yahushua. I got to understand that. So, if people ever did you wrong in your life, or like, if you are a kind and hearted and genuine person, if you a person that just loves a lot of people and you don't do nothing wrong by them, you just love them and you are big on loyalty and you don't do nothing wrong, or you just try to always be there for somebody, I gotta understand the minute they do you wrong, the minute karma is gonna come your way, karma gonna come their way. Y'all gotta understand, karma doesn't sip a beat. Y'all gotta understand it. So while people might, and they're gonna have to feel Yahushua wrath. So while people might be laughing, doing you wrong, or thinking ain't nobody seeing them when they doing you wrong, y'all gotta understand that. Yeah, people not gonna see you doing that. People not gonna see you doing them wrong, but y'all gotta understand Yahushua, he sees everything. Y'all gotta understand that, and you can't get away from his eyes. Everything you do is written down. Everything you do is not far from Yahushua. Y'all gotta understand that he sees everything. He sits high, but he looks low. Y'all gotta understand that. So while people might be doing this stuff behind closed doors, talking about you behind closed doors, doing you wrong, y'all gotta understand that, fam. Like, they're gonna have to go through karma. Like, y'all gotta understand that, and they don't want to have to go through karma, fam. Y'all gotta understand that. And people that, and if you are kind, if you are a chosen one, if you are a kind and genuine-hearted person, like, y'all gotta understand that, fam. When people did you wrong and y'all wondering why they going through so much, why you hearing people say they going through this and that, why they going through so much, why they might be in the hospital, why they might be going through something, why they might be downfall of their life, I gotta understand that it's because they did y'all wrong. It's because they hurted y'all, and they wasn't. And even in the Bible it says, "Touch not my anointed one, do my prophet no harm." Just by talking about you, that's putting your lips on you. That's harming you, fam. I gotta understand that. They putting their lips on you. They're talking about you. They're causing you harm. So if you harming the chosen ones, oh, definitely Yahushua, I'm telling you, you don't want to feel that, fam. It's crazy though. But at the same time, that's why you try to treat a chosen one or people you even come in contact with love, no matter what. Y'all gotta understand that. You try to treat them with respect the same way you would want to be treated. Y'all gotta understand that, fam. Because it can be an earth angel unaware. Y'all gotta understand that everybody you come in contact with can be an earth angel unaware. Y'all gotta understand that. Like, fam, I understand. Chosen ones, when you mess with them, like, we don't like when people, it's like we hate when people hurt us because we know what's coming next, but we don't want it to happen to them but at the same time, if you hurt a chosen one, if you know, like, all we can do is pray for you, for we know not what you do, but at the same time, you might lose your finances, you might lose your car, you might lose your house, you might even lose a loved one, your health might go bad, you might even wondering why your life start going downhill is because you mess with God's special people. Y'all gotta understand that. And this force is higher than chosen ones who are gonna step in and work on their behalf. Y'all gotta understand the plans will even backfire. So while people might laugh and clap and praise when you down and hurting the chosen one, y'all gotta understand that it's gonna backfire. It's gonna hit them 10 times even harder. It's gonna hit them like they never even see it come before. Like, I gotta understand that. And people gonna be wondering, why is their life doing this? Why is their life happening this and that? Why every time something happens is bad? It's because you harmed the chosen ones. You harmed one of God's special people. Y'all gotta understand that. And y'all gotta understand that. Like, understand, no weapon formed against the chosen one shall be able to prosper. Y'all gotta understand that. Whenever the right hand is over your life, whenever the right hand is over the chosen one's life, y'all gotta understand that nothing can come in between Yahushua and the chosen ones. I gotta understand that when Yahushua and the chosen ones are together, they are a force to be reckoned with. Y'all gotta understand that. So while y'all might be having one up on the chosen ones, you don't even know what's coming. It's gonna come in a blink of an eye. It's gonna come in mysterious ways. So I just understand the chosen ones, we don't have to do nothing. Y'all gotta understand, it even says, vengeance is mine, thus says Yahushua. Y'all gotta understand that. So we don't have to do nothing. Yahushua fights all our battles for us. So when y'all try to do that, it's Yahushua who steps in and do all that. Be wondering why we be so happy after they hurt us, why we still love them even after they hurt us. It's just who we are. That's just who we naturally are. Like, people wondering, like, you didn't go out seeking revenge, because we don't have to seek revenge. Our revenge is silence. Our revenge is success. Our revenge is focusing on ourselves, being the best version of ourselves. I gotta understand that. So while people might be surprised when you didn't try to get revenge on them for hurting you, for harming you, gotta understand that we don't need to seek revenge. Yahusha, he's gonna do all that for you. Y'all gotta understand that. Understand the universe will either give you a front row seat so you can see them reap what they have sown, or God will give them a front row seat so they can see your promotion and blessing. So while they harming you and doing all this, all we gotta do is just sit back, and we know peace and blessings are coming our way. Y'all gotta understand it. And while people might be doing stuff behind closed doors, putting their lips on you, and you don't even know about it, y'all gotta understand the chosen ones. Yahusha, he gonna always reveal people's true colors through us, through visions, dreams. They might even slip up, and they might even just reveal their demons. Y'all gotta understand that, fam. Like Yahusha, he'll show you everything that you need to know, that they have been sowing against you, that they have been talking about. Y'all gotta understand that he'll show you. Y'all gotta understand that. So yeah, that's why you try to treat everybody you come in contact with love, and like you would want them to treat you, because you never know who you are dealing with. You never know who are spiritually and divinely protected. Y'all gotta understand that. You are never knowing who you are putting your lips on. Y'all gotta understand that. So just try to treat everybody with love and kindness, because you're gonna never know what comes back and hit you. You'll never know what comes back and haunt you. Y'all gotta understand that. And this is not to just scare anybody. It's just to just do people right. Just love them, because if you mess with Yahusha's chosen one, it's you done stepped in something you can't get yourself out of. It's gonna be hard to get out of. Y'all gotta understand that. So yeah, I just love y'all. I hope y'all Yahusha loves y'all even more. Just step in blessing A1. We true to this. We not new to this.